Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now let's get in some front page news. Where we starting, Yee?
Well, they have just released the video of Adam Toledo. He was a 13-year-old Mexican-American boy who was fatally shot by the Chicago Police Department, Officer Eric Stillman, in the Little Village neighborhood in Chicago. And the body cam footage was just released publicly yesterday. And it has released a lot of emotional reactions with that release of the video. Protests have happened. Now, this originally went down on March 29th. And now we've had a chance to see the footage. So the family actually saw the footage a few days earlier just to be able to process it, and then they released it for the public yesterday. But the body cam footage shows the officers at the scene when the shooting took place, including the officer who fired the single shot that struck 13-year-old, he's a 7th grader, Adam Toledo, in the chest. This is just a really difficult thing to, I don't know if you guys have watched the footage, but really
Absolutely
difficult
not.
to watch.
I'm not watching the video. I refuse to watch the video. We're in a constant state of trauma here in America. I'm not watching that.
So there were multiple 911 calls that were placed. Officers arrived on the scene with body camera footage, and that footage shows about 1 minute and 45 seconds of the officer driving to the scene in the Little Village neighborhood. Then he got out of his vehicle and he was yelling, "Please stop right effing now," to Adam, as Adam appears to pause. And they told him to show your hands. They said, "Hey, show me your effing hands. Drop it. Mm-hmm. And Adam does turn around, put his hands up. He has nothing in his hands, and they killed him.
And didn't they lie on the young man and say the young man had a gun?
You know, they're saying that on the video he appears to make a tossing motion with his right hand behind the fence before turning to face the officer, and that's when the officer fired. So they're saying that he threw a gun. I don't know.
Yeah, now why would I trust people who can't ever tell when someone has a gun? They mistake everything that a person has in their hand for a gun. Like, these people are crazy, man. It is, man. I don't even have any words anymore. It's like I told y'all, we in a constant trauma loop in America. This is the United States of anxiety, and some of us have more things to trigger us than others, and this is just another trigger in what has been a super traumatic week.
Yeah. It really has, man. I'm not going to lie. That's why I'm like, man, I wish I had some good news for y'all this morning, but unfortunately I don't. Now let's talk about Derek Chauvin. He invoked his Fifth Amendment right yesterday, and the defense rested their case in the case of him killing George Floyd.
Have you made a decision today whether you intend to testify or whether you intend to invoke your Fifth Amendment privilege?
I will invoke my Fifth Amendment privilege today.
Is this your decision not to testify?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. Has anyone promised anything or threatened you in any way to keep you from testifying?
No promises or threats, Your Honor.
What could he say? What is there that he could possibly take the stand and say?
Nothing.
We watched the video.
So, and prosecutors would have been allowed to cross-examine him if he did take the stand. So the defense rested their case. Prosecutors did call Dr. Martin Tobin, who testified last week, to take the stand again for a short rebuttal against the defense's medical expert. And so now Monday is when they make their closing arguments. Yeah, I'm nervous.
All right.
What do you got? I don't even know what's about to happen, but I'm really super nervous about this because at first, when I first started watching this trial, I was like, okay, but now I'm not so
Got a
sure.
little shaky, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a part of me that's like, you know what, this one feels different than others, but then it's another part of me that's like, no, it doesn't feel different than
This
others.
is America.
It's Amerikka.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I really don't.
All right. Well, that is your front page news.
All right. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. All right, it's a Friday. When we come back, we're speaking with a new artist from the Carolinas.
And you know what? This brother, Moray.
Yeah, Moray.
He brings a lot of joy.
All right.
I will say that. He has a lot of good energy. Yes.
We need it right this morning, right now.
All right. Well, we're going to talk to Moray when we come back, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.